Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you the sketchbook tour that I promised. I haven't finished my sketchbook yet, but I'm just gonna show it anyway. It's a thick one, so grab some tea and let's jump right into it. So this is the small sketchbook. I don't remember the exact measurement, but it is a pocket size sketchbook, and I pretty much carry with me along every day to work so that I can start sketching whenever I have time. And I like this sketchbook a lot, and you can see the sticker. This is the sticker I make it myself, and it's pretty lovely and cute. And the first page is really just whatever came to my head at that time, and it was orange. Orange is pretty easy and fun to draw, and I did it with colored pencil. And the next page, the answer fruit is bananas, but kind of do in the pattern style, and also love this page. It was cute. And the next page is a bow of orange, kind of still life style. And this one, I was learning how to do portraits, how to do different I remember the glass and Skillshare. It was how to paint expressive faces, I think. And in the next page, I was trying to do portraits of my family member, my husband, my son, and my mom, but as they just didn't turn out very well. Sorry, Mom. I think this is the first time that I was doing portraits, so it's fine. It's a good practice though. Another portrait of my son. I did the one on the right first, but I kind of overworked it, so it didn't turn out so well. Then I decided to try it again on the left page. It always looks so much better in my opinion, but I have a very bad habit that I always overwork the painting, and they all end up being not looking so good. So that is some kind of bad habit I try to eliminate. And I remember I kind of obsessed with portrait, so I just keep doing it in a couple of pages that you will see. These apples were done with oil pastel. I love oil pastel. I love how it looks on the paper, the creamy texture, and I think it's a little bit messy though. It's kind of just, the colors kind of go all over the places, but it's fun, so it's not really a matter. And next page, I keep doing portraits, and this time with oil pastel. It's kind of one of the, I would say, the early pages that you really want to show up, but I will just show it anyway. So this sketchbook tour, you're gonna see the bad, the ugly, and the good. So mostly will be the bad, because I think it's just a process of making art, and I'm okay with it. And these are the tomatoes doodling. Also did during my lunch work. And next page also used with color pencil. I only use one color, which is blue. I think that's the very best way to simplify the process, so you don't really need to focus on color palette. Instead, you can focus on a value study. And I use highlighter to color the background. I really love this page. It turned out to be one of my favorite pages of the sketchbook. Next page, also another portrait study with color pencil. I have to search the faces photography on Pinterest and use it as a reference, and also use highlighter for the background as well. And next page, another portrait with gouache. I don't know how the faces look that I did kind of angry. Yeah. And this page, this is one of my favorite page as well. I kind of want to do the portrait for different faces, like just normal people with normal expression instead of just doing good looking or model faces. So when I did the search on Pinterest, these people showed up. So these are the senior, and I think, oh wow, I'm just gonna do portrait of them. And I really love how this portrait turned out. I did it during my lunch break as well, during 30 minutes, and I use color pencil and also use highlighter for the background. These chickens are also very lovely. I use color pencil. Animal is also very new subject matters to me, and I use color pencil and I use like a short brush stroke to really have texture, and I love them. I definitely will need to try to draw or sketch more animals in the future. Next, landscape. I am back to my root, which is landscape, because I painted a lot of landscape with watercolor when I first started painting. But this time I use color pencil, and the style is a little bit different. It's more kind of stylized, illustrative style of landscape, I would say. As you can tell, I focus more on the flowers in the front, so they kind of big compared to the background, sky, ocean in the background. And also this is a very lovely landscape that I would love to do more. And just like this page, I try to do different kind of teacups, I think. I found the photo, I did a search, the keyword search on Pinterest, and at that time I remember whatever show up on my page, I'm just gonna do it without thinking too much or without choosing which one I'm gonna paint or draw, because it takes so much time. Every time I try to decide what to draw or what to paint, I kind of feel overwhelmed and just end up not doing anything. And this page, I was drawing cats. I remember I was doing this page at the park. That was on my day off, and I decided to bring my sketchbook to the park, sitting on the grass and doing some sketches, just like artist date. And I remember I was having a lot of fun on that date. The page, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really like it that much, but I was glad I got a good time at the park, a new location just to paint and draw. And this is also the landscape that the view in front of me when I was at the park. And also on that day, in the afternoon, I went to the library and I found some of the picture books of animals, so I decided to illustrate or recreate some of the scenes that I saw in those books. And the next page, I decided to do like a full spread with a theme, so I choose a fruit to do, and I kind of understand why a lot of artists choose to do fruits as a subject matters, because look how lovely they turn out. The color of the fruits themselves also brings so much happiness when you look at them, right? And this page, I did all of the flowers. I was trying to test out some of the neon color pencil date, and I absolutely obsessed with neon colors. You can see that you just use a little bit of them, but it just make the painting popped. It's just something that make the painting so much better. And I was so obsessed with neon colors, and from that day I kind of just put neon colors on most of my paintings or drawings. This is also another example of me using neon color pencils. These fish drawings also turn out very well. And this is one of the pages. There's no theme for this page. As you can tell, portrait and flowers doesn't go well together, but that's fine. You don't have to do like a certain theme all the time. So portraits, I feel like this time my portrait drawing skill gets a little bit better. It's far from perfect, but I think that there's some progression. And as you can tell, I use neon color pencil for the background and some for the flower vase painting as well. I love these pages. I love how the portrait turned out. I love how the flower colors in the background with neon colors. Everything just very lovely. And the next one's also one of my favorite pages of a sketchbook. It seems I have a lot of favorite pages. And okay, this is look like a full illustration, but it wasn't bland at all. So I was thinking, okay, let me draw a bird. And after I draw a bird, I say, okay, let me do some color for the background. And after that, I decided to draw some leaf so that I can put the bird into a scene, and that's how it's going. And when I look at this illustration, I absolutely in love with the birds because the brushstroke that I did with color pencil, it just gives a little bit texture for the birds, and with the neon color that I use, I absolutely love the birds. I mean, in the future, if I decided to do some kind of art prints, this is definitely on my list. Okay, and this is another fruit painting. This one was done with acrylic gouache. I was just purchasing a set of acrylic gouache at that time, so I decided to test it out. I didn't know how to use it at all. I never tried the acrylic gouache before, so I decided to give it a try. This painting, I remember I was just working on it for hours because it just really didn't turn out as I expected to. And again, the next page is cat drawings. I did the YouTube short and Instagram reels and TikTok for this drawing. It's fun. I only use 2 colors, very simple, and I think the cat looks pretty cute. Okay, this is another still life painting. I also love this one as well. I did this one during lunch work, I believe, and also with color pencil, as you can tell. Yeah, these are the bird drawings, and that also was done during my lunch break. I remember that I set the timer for these sketches because I remember that I only have like 20 minutes before I have to go back to work. And I think setting timer to pen or sketch is a good way to really limit yourself and challenge yourself to paint or draw within a time frame. And I really think that if you are someone who are indecisive like me and you don't know what to paint, takes a lot of time to decide what to draw, and the one who is kind of don't know where to stop in terms of painting or drawing, then setting a time frame is a good idea. And this is and these pages, like still life, were done with acrylic markers, the RTX brand. I tried the new techniques. I kind of just add the dark value with colors, and everything else just leave blank, like white page. So this is something that I want to experiment, and I think it looks pretty good. It's just really neat. If I liked this, I just need to experiment more. And this one, it was a pattern also done with acrylic markers. I took a course on Domestika, and then I just kind of put everything I learned into practice with this page. This one was done with acrylic markers as well, and I got a short video that I posted on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Short as well. of the process of me painting these. For acrylic markers, I still don't know how to blend it out smoothly, but I really don't mind at all if the brushstroke show off in my painting. I think it's just kind of give very nice textures, and I kind of want to embrace it. And this is the page for portrait and also the cat drawings, just a random stuff that I feel like want to draw at that moment. And this page is like a mini Bible, and this page is like mini drawing. I'm sorry, how do I say? This page is like mini figure drawing, and I only use one color pencil, which is blue. This is something that I learned from a course from Domestika of drawing figures and architecture. So this one I also just kind of put everything I learned into practice. I searched for different people on Google and just put it into practice. And this is another portrait, and on the right the flowers, I think this one I did it with color pencil for the orange and the flowers, and the background with acrylic markers. And also this is one of the drawing that I follow the tutorials from the course I took on Domestika. This is the course that also teach me how to do the mini figure drawing. Yeah, so this one I follow the teacher instruction tutorials and like two perspective street look. It's I think it's kind of very challenging to me. I don't think that I did it well for this sketch, but it's a practice, so I definitely need a lot more practice in order to improve. And this is probably my most favorite landscape in this sketchbook so far. I did it with color pencil, and I actually loved it. I love the brush strokes, how it show on the sketch. It just gives so much movement with the I would say the marks from the color pencil. And I actually did this one again, but using acrylic in a different sketchbook. I probably gonna show it in another video, but for this one, the color pencil, I actually loved it, and I will definitely do a lot more landscape with color pencil in the future. And finally, we are reaching to the final page of my sketchbook. It's a portrait practice again. Yeah, and that's the end for my sketchbook tour. I know it's a long video. I should have divided into two parts, but because I already did the voiceover halfway through, so I just kind of, you know, finishes, and I know it's a long video, and if you really watch it in the end, I really appreciate your time, and I really hope that you enjoy this video. I just want to hop in and give you guys a little update. I am officially back to social media. I am now on Instagram, on TikTok, and Pinterest as well. I decided to give social media another try because I think it may help me to reach more people and grow my audience. And I want to use Instagram just like a portfolio so that I can post all of my art up there. And if you're interested, make sure to check the description box. I will put all the link below. And yeah, that is the little update. I really appreciate you guys spending time watching my video, and thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.